I was watching something on social media and a commercial came on. And the commercial was so heartbreaking and triggering. I didn't watch the whole thing. And I immediately went and downloaded, ordered whatever it was because I really wanted to see what was going on. That's how I watch a lot of shows nowadays. And this show, Three Women, came on. At first, I didn't know what it was. I had to go back to the clip to make sure it was the same show because I saw Us and that's all I wanted to see. And the truth is, I continued that same process. I did not watch anybody else's parts. I went straight to Sloane's parts. And even in this review, I don't care about anybody else's part. I'm going to skip over all these people parts and go to the parts that I care about. I don't care. I don't care. I just have to be honest. That's what's about to happen. So my videos will not be as long as y'all's, but shout out to y'all for making this community. This is very important because sometimes when you see something, you just want to explore it and see where it goes with emotions that comes out and have conversations and get a lot of validations and understanding. Y'all did a great job at helping me see this from this one episode. And I want to add my 2 cents in and join y'all in this series. So sit back, relax. It's about to go down.
But yeah, everything is great right now. A whole lot of growing, Kay, from a therapist's perspective, honey. What's going on here? What are the things you're saying?
I want to press pause on this morning. Having a therapist. I watched another show or a podcast, whatever, and they have one girl. She might be saying stuff hella wrong, loud as she can be, and be hella wrong. But they have a therapist there, and what she do is give more insight if it's wrong, or even if it's right. She really give more insight. And a lot of times the girl just be saying some stuff and it be hella wrong. But she really be coming through and giving insight. So to have a therapist on your panel while we're doing this is off the chain in itself. Shout out to y'all, Aaron. I just want to start off by saying, damn, this young lady is so beautiful.
Let's meet Sloane. Sloane is played by the Dewanda Wise, okay? A glamorous entrepreneur in the Northeast. Think the Hamptons, okay? Think Sag Harbor. Has a committed open marriage with Richard, the Blair Underwood, until two sexy new strangers threaten their aspirational love. Now, when I saw Dewanda, I said, oh, okay. And someone had put it in the comments, I think on social media, and they said, "Ooh, I wonder how she is in this compared to And She's Gotta Have It, the Netflix series. If you haven't watched it, go check her out over there." I said, "Baby, I don't think Nola Darling has anything on Sloane." Tyra, I'm going to start with you. Does she have anything on Nola Darling? And what do we think of Sloane?
Child, opulence. No, Nola's not that. Nola's her own thing, but this ain't Nola. This is something totally different. And Sloane is a very intriguing character. Like, first of all, the rich black people. Let's start there. Looks good.
All right, so I just want to say something. I was watching the show called Black Mirror, and it was one episode where it was a video game. It was really weird. I don't know how to put this into words, but it do sucks. But this shouldn't be a ooh moment, but this is what our history and situation set us up for, to where it is a ooh moment, and we be like, damn. And I love seeing we have good representation and not just be a stereotypical person that they want us to be. And how they want us to portray to other countries and all that stuff. So, and to the younger people. So this was very interesting, and I did like that too.
Looks good. All of that was a sight to see. You know, the dynamics here. Normally, we would have Sloane be the other two. No, we got a rich black couple here. Opulence. You own everything. Loved it. Now, her and Blair in this what, open marriage? or kind of sort of, their dynamic is very, very interesting. Because I'm trying to think, oh Lord. I love this. It just feels like all of this swapping is a shield for whatever bigger issues they have. And I can't go over there because that's later episodes. But I want to know exactly. I'm interested to know exactly who this swapping and all the sharing. Who is this serving exactly?
It's really one major rule, right? Because it is an open marriage. However, anybody that she's with cannot be better than her husband in any way. So that means financially, I'm assuming. That means in the looks department. That means that they can't be his match or better in any area of life. He got to be numero uno. He got to be in the room, baby. If it's him that's got to bring out the prophylactics. Okay, he's going to be there. He's going to be watching a true cuckold. But what I want to know from you guys, because it got scary sometimes, right? It gave Tyler Perry Blair Underwood at moments. It gave Jeff Fox,
Carlos.
Yeah, it gave unhinged Blair, which we've seen him over and over again in this role. And so I want to know from UK, is this obsession with her? Because it doesn't seem like a man who just loves his wife and is willing. It seems like more than that to me.
I don't know what he truly wants, and I get it that. Because why would you put, if you don't have this open thing, why they got to be less than you? So you want her to go out there, shaking it and clapping it up for all these low class people? Like,
All right, so this is a very interesting moment. I say that because a lot of situations guys are in with women when they say it's not really about a high body count moment, but it's more of, if you letting this dude bone, you know what I'm saying? Like, is the value still there? And I think that's what they're like hinting to. And it's a very interesting point of view. I was very curious, and it did bring some type of confusion, and it made me want to explore more about what's going on.
Like, that's what you want? You want her to go and just make some shape with the bums? It's very weird. But very few men would want their wife to be the pass around girl. Like, she done caught a lot of bodies, and he's cool with it. And I'm wondering, like, why is that okay for you? And then what are you looking for that she's not enough? That what else is it that what else more than is it that you need than what is right here before you? What are y'all looking for?
I think it's this unhealthy obsession so much to the point where I'll let her do whatever she wants to do as long as she stays with me. I think this could be rooted in fear of losing her, honestly.
Blair, stand up.
He ain't. Tyra, what you think?
Put your foot down, man.
I am so mad at women because y'all have the luxury of just saying vague statements, and it's never helpful. I think we're in the era where men want to put their foot down or put a woman in her place or how to handle her and all that stuff. But y'all have the luxury of just saying anything that come out your ass to where we don't really know what the fuck that is. So for example, let's say, you see how I'm about to give you an example of what that means? This helps the clarity that you need to understand where I'm coming from and how we can make this better. Y'all don't do that. Period. Y'all give us the dumbest, be the leader, be the man, handle you, control you, just all type of stuff that no men who actually want you don't mind being, but y'all do a horrible job at explaining it. So this is how it looks when when a woman says, to control, put her into place and handle her and all that stuff. Let's say, you know what, talking to my girl and she's not listening, right? She's not cooperating. And in this man's head, because y'all say vague statement, he believes that he need to get loud with her. And the example of what that looks like, start doing what I'm telling you, do what I'm telling you to do. Stop playing with me. Now he got to curse with it. Maybe I need to curse with it to show her that I'm serious. Or she gonna take it seriously. This is the mindset of men listening to women when y'all just pulling anything out your ass when it comes to, saying vague statements, and it's not helping. So now the man like, yeah, man, I need to, start cursing. Stop fucking playing with me. Just keep going into it. And now he's like, it's not working. I guess I gotta go to the next stage. I guess I gotta hit her. I need to show her that this is what's gotta happen. And you know what happened? That man might whops out her head, you hear me? He might hit her. And he's like, now she know I'm serious. All this is because y'all say anything that y'all want to say, and it's always vague, up to your interpretation, and guys really don't know what you want or how this is supposed to go. Now, I have a feeling that I know how that's supposed to look because I did a lot of research, listening to women talk over and over again, vague, and I came to the conclusion not to listen to women. but I still would like, from what I'm telling y'all, for y'all to give us a real answer of how this handling y'all supposed to look in multiple scenarios. Put y'all in a place in multiple scenarios. Putting your foot down in multiple areas. How that really supposed to look versus y'all just saying that and expecting the man to just do better, because we are not. We're not.
Like we said, this is a part of, she has her own insecurities, and why something about this is validating to her. I don't think he wants this. I think now maybe they've done it so much, or maybe it was, this is, this cute little one-time thing, and this became something that Sloane wanted to do, just period. And it's like, okay, well, this is the way I establish my dominance and act like I have some control over the situation. They can't be better than me. They can't look better, because clearly that white team man, girl, we could have had anybody.
You ain't touching Blair, baby. You ain't touching that face.
We could have had anybody, but we go.
I love when she talks as well, because this young lady has good point of views, and I respect it. I did notice it was kind of, sometimes when I hear people talk or I see a scenario being played out, I imagine what's going to happen next, right? When I imagine what's going to happen next, I imagine whatever it's going to be, and versus what I see, and I'm like, oh, interesting, that's different. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff with the white seed man that they say, that happened a lot in that moment, in those moments. And I was like, all right. I ain't think none of it. But when I listen to them talk, it really makes me want to explore multiple options, situations, and see what happens. So yeah.
So I need to control, what they look and what they have, and act like I'm just unbothered, and being there with the prophylactics and be there for the, it's just, it's very problematic, and this isn't going to last long. It's probably lasted for quite some time, but I don't see this going further than this. Like the holding back of the hair while she threw up, and it was nothing sexy or attractive about, I don't want to say threesome, him being a voyeur and a participant in it. Like, that wasn't attractive. It didn't look sexy at all. I was like, what? Like, yeah, she like it like this, like lay on your back. Like, let me be an instructor and show how involved I am at the same time. No, you're hurt, and she's hurting too. But whenever we figure out what's wrong with her, that's when we'll get more into Blair, because I don't think he wants this fully.
No, we don't want it.
How he's, putting on and committing to it. I think he just wants her, but she doesn't just want him. I don't think she's just ready to admit that.
She should have never married him. This is about his insecurity, honestly, because who's gonna put up with this? He just doesn't want to lose her. I think he's willing to hold on to whatever piece she's willing to give. But I think as we meet Indigenous Bae, okay, this is gonna crumble. Do you hear me? Because listen, and I looked up Big Willie, aka Blair Redford, is this man's name.
His name's Blair
Irish,
too?
yes, Irish, French, German, and Native American. I know an Indigenous Bae, okay, when I see one. All right, he's gonna be a problem. Indigenous Bae is that forbidden fruit, and she is ready to bark all the way up his tree, all about them oysters. When we saw him do the lemon squeeze on top of these oysters, we knew what time it was. Tyra, talk to me about Indigenous Bae. What's about to happen?
Oh, moist. About to make it moist, like you did that oyster. You thought I was going to put some juice on you. The attraction was instant. It's real, but she's trying to suppress it because these are one of the menses that Blair ain't going for. He said, you can't look better than me, sir. It don't need to be nobody that you're hyper attracted to. You need to go, I get to pick the man, which says a whole lot, because does she get to pick whatever woman that's underneath him? I don't know, but this is going to be a problem. She kept staring at this man, doing the party. And when we get to the portion of, oh, you willing to hop in the pool? Because we made it very clear, baby, sis don't get in the pool. She finds the pool a little,
This is very important to me, about knowing you're a person, man or woman, being into the details about the people you're with. It's not going to stop someone from cheating. I really did a lot of calculations, a lot of studying, and it's not to stop someone from cheating. You have to be a priority in their life, and it had to be a high priority, and that's their decision. Ultimately, I learned that you can reduce the time period of a cheating situation by knowing your partner. I notice all nice guys finish last. The honest truth, they really do. And what they have shown me is that that's really nice. Really being nice is being weak, And I know that could be a vague statement to say, but I will bring clarity of this in a program that I'll make so I can help men not be nice guys. You really want to be as a good man, and I want to change that. But right now, listening to what's going on, this is a weak man. A nice guy's a weak man.
She finds the pool a little, disgusting. I don't do that. The beach is right there. Why would I get in the pool? But you meet this man for all of, 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you putting your hair and everything in the pool.
Mhm.
And Blair's looking like, yeah, who taught you that? Who taught you to get in the pool?
You know Blair, because Blair watching, believe me, he watching it at every window.
How long we been married? You ain't never got in that pool. You get in the pool now just because he mentioned it and how fulfilling it could be. And I will be getting in the pool. She gonna be getting in that man real soon.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. Okay, is Indigenous Bay a problem?
She already knows. She already knows it's a problem. Because if it wasn't a problem, then she would have told that man a long time ago he coming over tonight. Let's make it happen. Since he didn't come over that day, and she clapped him cheeks that night, then she already know what the deal is. She already know it's gonna be a no. Okay, and she do, and obviously to some level she seems to be like she respects some of his rules and tricks of the trade, but she's a little unhinged herself too. So how long is she gonna?
It's kind of weird to see her have respect and boundaries. These boundaries. It is kind of weird because it's like she don't really respect them at all, in so many ways. So it's like it is interesting to see it play out.
It's gonna be such a problem. Michelle, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. This is also messy. I love it, baby, and
Thank you so much.
Sloane wants that oyster man, but her husband not going for it. He's threatened by him. Now, I don't know. To me, if I'm Blair and we already have this open situation, I'm gonna let her hit it, right? Because I think making it forbidden and hands off is gonna be the thing that sends her off over the edge with it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen and hear and been in some interesting situations, and that is one of the ways that amplify stuff of holding someone back. It's so weird because I don't. Something about it is off. But I really believe that she have a great point. Once you tell somebody no, now it's some forbidden fruit, and now I'm doing it more. I want to do it more. You know what I'm saying? This is actually how I got the scar on my arm for wanting something that I really didn't need and could have listened and prevented a lot of stuff. But the thing is, you're making somebody want something more. But at the same time, it also shows you how much that person don't really rock with you and don't really have you as a priority in their lives.
Also, Indigenous Bay's woman is going to be a problem because I think early theory, it's going to be some throuple situations up in here. Yeah. I think Sloane is going to get it by any means necessary. But yeah, y'all, it was nasty. She got an uncute YT man, got in there, got sick off the oysters. As Tony said, honey, they slipped all in her, and that man finished.
Something about that don't really add up to me. Yeah, something about that don't add up. It's a weird dynamic, but it's just weird to me. I know hot wives, swingers, and all those things, but something about it was kind of off.